Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with another edition of Rare Movies Not on DVD or Blu-ray. You know how it works. I have 3 more titles from my collection here that have never received an official US DVD or Blu-ray release. First up is the very strange 1983 slasher film, Skullduggery. Skullduggery is about a guy named Adam who comes from a long line of cursed men. After playing a Dungeons and Dragons type game, he remembers his curse and goes on a killing spree. Adam seems to think that his victims are actually villains from the game that he was playing. As he kills them, he uses various weapons and various costumes, including this bunny costume that you see right there. I should also mention that the movie takes place on a college campus, and we all know how well colleges and slashers go together. There is definitely a lot more to it, but I probably shouldn't give anything else away. This copy right here is an unofficial DVD that I created myself, because Skullduggery is a very obscure film, and it has never received an official US DVD or Blu-ray release. Next up is the 1987 cheese fest, Blue Monkey. Blue Monkey is about a guy who is quarantined at a hospital after being bit by an insect on an exotic plant. Doctors diagnose him as suffering from an unknown bacteria, but soon a slimy worm-like parasite emerges from his mouth. As more cases of the bacteria spread throughout the hospital, the worm-like parasite comes in contact with a genetic growth stimulant and grows to monstrous size. So now the quarantined patients and doctors are literally being killed by a giant insect. As cheesy as all of that sounds, Blue Monkey is actually a lot of fun. And I'm actually surprised that there is no official DVD or Blu-ray for this one. This again is an unofficial DVD that I created myself. And the last one I'll be showing in this video is a movie that actually spiked a lot of interest when I featured it in one of my obscure update videos. This here is the lost Nickelodeon horror film, Crybaby Lane. In the year 2000, Melissa Joan Hart hosted the SNCC Halloween special. And during that special, Crybaby Lane premiered. That night, Crybaby Lane became sort of infamous because it wasn't aired again for over a decade. For the next 11 years, people wondered what had happened. Many believed it to be too scary for a Nickelodeon audience, and there was, of course, an outcry from angry parents. Others claimed that it was just simply a forgotten film. However, when Nickelodeon finally re-aired it during another special 11 years later, it was an altered version of the film. The television rating had been changed, and scenes had been cut. After its re-airing in 2011, the movie was once again lost for another 6 years, not being replayed until 2017. To this day, there is still no official DVD or Blu-ray release of this movie. In fact, there is no VHS release either. This here is an unofficial 2-disc DVD set that I created myself. One disc includes the original broadcast version that aired on the 2000 SNCC Halloween special. It's unaltered, and it still includes the Melissa Joan Hart hosting segments. The second disc includes the altered version that aired many years later. So now you're probably asking, what's it about? Crybaby Lane is about 2 brothers who like listening to ghost stories told by the local undertaker, played by Frank Langella. One night, he tells them a story about a local farmer whose wife gave birth to Siamese twins, one good and one evil. The farmer was ashamed of them, so he kept them locked in their room until the day they died, and then he sawed them in half. Yup, this is a Nickelodeon film. After sawing his sons in half, he buried the good twin in the cemetery and the evil twin in a shallow grave. Now, back in present time of the movie, the main characters and their friends decide to hold a seance. However, they mistakenly awake the evil twin, who begins possessing everybody in town. And yes, I will say it again. This is a Nickelodeon film. So now, based on that synopsis, you can probably understand why there was so much controversy behind Crybaby Lane. It's definitely a rare movie, not on VHS, DVD, or Blu-ray. So that's it, guys, for another edition of Rare Movies Not on DVD or Blu-ray. As always, please comment below and let me know what you think about these. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.